Yep. It was so easy to get this set up, wasn't it? The OBS. Yeah. You just download it and there we go.
So here we're starting the recording again, and we're starting a new match.
Yep. And it's going to be match 2 of round 1, which is the best of 5.
Round 1. So reveal map.
And hit F11 so we can see the game time for sure.
Game time.
Awesome. Oh yeah, and the score obviously. Should be good.
So,
oh, it's Shang. You've got an E on the end of Shang, but we know what it is.
Shang.
We know what it is.
The Shang.
Yeah.
No.
Shang.
Sorry. That's Shang. Apologies for the E. Scratch that out. So these are actually both fairly good AI here.
I think they're both better on water maps, but I think Invasion Force Land will do better on land maps than Shang Archer Rush, is what I expect.
Getting that greenery up.
Because this is the land version. I think that it's still better on water, but it at least got a version without the boats in, right?
Who do you think, if Shang gets his archers up, I think that he'll...
yeah, he does eventually make like
there's advanced
bowmen, doesn't he?
There's bowmen on just really powerful stuff. If he gets those, then
The issue is him finding food is the issue.
Yeah. Let's check out the surrounding area here. Got a line there. Got some extra berries over here.
I like the map more for... I like the back gold, but other than that, Shang's map's kind of bare, isn't it? Yellow's map.
Shang, I'm not liking his map as well. Oh, he's got extra berries here, but it's a forward type of berry type of thing.
They're further, and when it's far, it's harder for them to find it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sometimes they do long distance gathering as well, right? That's a lot of houses. What? Look, they're mining gold now. That's not good. They're getting stuck, I think. I think it's like, can't find my food or wood, so I'll mine gold and stone.
Yeah, that's the reason, because they were going up.
At least they're up, yeah. Plenty of berries left for Invasion Force.
Invasion Force.
Who do you think will win?
I'm thinking Shang is going to win this. I mean, he gets his archers, and he's already, in second age here. I mean, it looks like he's Invasion Force Land is just going up right now. So
yeah, but check the village account in achievements. More hills as well, yeah.
I mean, it's already looking bad.
I guess he is the champion.
There's a reason why you're champion, and it's not because you lost very many matches. I mean, Shang really...
So I don't know what all the golden stone's about.
Well, I guess you need that. How much gold do archers need gold? Do you remember for the advanced archers?
Oh, in Bronze Age, yeah.
Because I can't remember the difference between the composite archer and the advanced archer.
There's the, you mean the improved, but
yes,
there's the improved bowman and the...
yes.
Well, composite bowman are just like a better version, but they both cost the same resources.
Okay.
They both cost gold and food.
Right.
Yeah, but food is what... How are they going to get to Bronze Age?
So it looks like Invasion Force has gone up to...
I'm preferring the position for Invasion Force Land now.
Yeah.
Because Shang Archer Rush, can you see any food gatherers at all for Shang Archer Rush?
They haven't even started building their farms, and that's what's scaring me a little bit.
Yeah, that's because they're designed for a water map, so they build fishing boats instead. This is what I was worried about. But
let's see here. I don't see any scouts, so that's...
Sometimes they can do okay because they can gather food long distance, but the issue is, look, they're not farming. They're not going to farm, but they're not gathering berries or hunting either. So that means they're not going to get to bronze, right? And because it's not Area 2, they can't use market, right?
Yeah.
If they need to gather food, or they'll never get the Bronze Age. They don't build any army in Tool Age, I don't think, either. But it's a good thing it's a best of 5 because they might not get stuck quite this bad in another game. Because I played one where they did get to Bronze Age and made Bowmen, and that was...
It looks like Invasion Force is going up right now to bronze here.
Yeah. He's got the city file as well, hasn't he? So...
Yes.
He might build a nice... If he goes on for long enough, he might build a nice big base.
He's going for it, I know that. But it's still a strange kind of setup because, you know, why are his houses all the way over here inside? That doesn't completely make sense to me, but...
It might be that he's designed to play on bigger maps, maybe. This looks like quite cool. Look at all the storage pits.
Yeah. Got some good placement going on, but I don't know.
What I'm liking about Invasion Force is the fact they are actually gathering food. They're getting farms and they're gathering food. As Shang Archer has started gathering food. It's still just mining.
It's looking worse and worse for them.
Yeah, they're sort of stuck.
They must not have very many scouts because they're not scouting out new places of food.
I think it's because they were designed for a continental map where there's like fish all around in the water, right? So they didn't need to scout as much for food.
Well, they're starting to get an army here.
Yeah, it's looking very good for fish. At the moment, Shang Archer is just not going to be able to progress. Might have to mine all that stone and gold out before he finds it.
Yeah, it's now or never.
I can't hear you now.
They need to take out this elephant. They need to at least take out this elephant.
Yeah. It's like the villas are too busy mining.
Gotta get some of that stone in there. It's sad they could have had it. Yeah, I think this game is... But they're not going up to bronze either. Invasion forces.
They might be attacking though. Look, they've built a big army though, so... of course, in Age of Empires 1, you can... Because the town centre doesn't fire, you know, you can't garrison in it. You can just win the game in Tool Age or even Stone Age, right?
Yeah, this game is kind of...
more aggressive, like StarCraft.
These two AIs almost feel like they're stopped. Their progress is kind of halted almost inside.
Invasion Force Land is definitely still doing things.
Yeah, I just don't think that if either one of these challenged Greek, the immortal Greek.
I think Immortal Greek would destroy both of them, yeah.
Yeah, these guys would be toast.
I agree.
Oh,
How many storage pits?
Oh, we might have to call an admin win for this one based off score.
Yeah, I think not so. Well, not on the score because it doesn't mean anything, right? But based on the fact that Shang is totally stuck.
Shang, I think both of us would agree that
Look, if you go back to Shang, yeah.
Invasion Force gets the first win.
Yeah, because look, he can't do it. He can't get out of Tool Age, and he can't make army either. Yeah.
Do you want to call an admin win?
Yeah.
Here? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go ahead.
I don't think score means much, but yes.
Okay. So I'm going to continue rolling here in our videos. If the game crashes, we'll just end the recording, but we'll just continue on with everything. So
yeah, so we're going to do a separate video for the next
okay.
game, or are we going to keep it one video for the match?
We'll keep it one video. That's what I was saying. We'll keep one video,
okay.
And I'll show how I'll show how we set everything up, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's still rolling right now, and everyone will be able to see, how the match, how we set up the map.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oops. Need to set it to 2 players. You forgot
2 players. Yep.
Yeah.
There we go. So, one.
Yeah, we're not playing on the Highland Generations with rivers, so we always regenerate it until there's no rivers. That way, get a nice clean. Because this is like the AoE1 version of Arabia when there's no rivers, isn't it?
Yeah, you see all this desert in here. It sure looks like it. So delete those 2 villagers there.
And the green's just like Green Arabia.
And then villagers there. And then move this guy to a corner.
Let's go. Yeah.
Save the game. And then quit.
The good thing is the eyes are already set up. It's always easier after the first game, isn't it?
So the second game of the second match.
Yep.
So scenario. Competition.
Yep.
Everything looks good. Let's get started.
For sure.
Map. No fog.
Yes. Let's hope they can find. Oh, they've got 2 sets of berries this time at least. I think they found the other. Yeah.
Yep.
They might be better off this time. Hopefully they're already mining gold.
What I'm hoping to see is at least one victory from one victory from Shang, and I still didn't change his name there, but I'm hoping to see at least one victory from Shang out of this setup if he is.
It's all about whether he manages to find enough food, I think.
I mean, it's stupid of him not to be building.
I think he was just. Yeah, he built two storage pits first, which isn't good.
Now, if he actually gets off his attack, he'll win. Because, as we saw, it was at least 38 minutes, and Invasion Force Land hadn't attacked yet.
Invasion Force Land was in 2 bits for a long while, wasn't he? He made a huge amount of army, but he wasn't really aggressive with it.
Yeah, that was mildly disappointing, and Greece would have, or the Greek AI would have finished off either one of these in that amount of time.
Yeah.
That's just not something that can occur.
It doesn't matter how big the Tool Age army is, it can't take on a bunch of hardworks.
So we've got some elephants over there, and there's a third group of berries right there.
Yes.
Well,
this is kind of the ideal map for Shang Archer Rush if he's not going to be able to make fishing boats instead.
Yeah, this is the perfect situation.
So if he can't win this one, then he's going to screw.
Triple berries.
Although at least Invasion Force Land has got nice elephants by the storage, because they're by the sprite by that storage pit, right?
It looks like one of the villagers was taken out there.
Yeah. It's looking better for Shang.
And they found the second.
They've found the second. That's good. So hopefully they'll build a new there.
Hopefully they'll.
You see, I wouldn't like it if they gather food long distance, but I'd much prefer them do that than to just not gather food at all.
I agree. Yeah.
Let's see when those first berries run out. We need to see where the berry gatherers go, right?
Yeah, it looks like.
I don't want to see them all go on gold.
Invasion Force has already gone up to second age here. Oh, and so is Shang.
I'm looking at those berry villages, thinking where they're going to go. The original berries, the first berries. I want to see when it runs out. Where will they go? I don't want them to go on gold. Don't want them to go on wood either, because they're not going to make farms. Where are they going?
We're going
over to the other. Yay! Because they found the other set of berries, they're going over there.
And they built.
So this is a much better situation for Shanghai Rush.
They're
very dependent on the map generation, aren't they?
If they come up here and find these berries, which I don't know if
then it'll be even better for them. Yeah. Especially once all the food on the map runs out, then they can't get more food, because I don't think they ever make farms.
They don't ever make farms?
Or if they do, it's like really late.
Okay. Because if they make it...
Because they think they're building fishing ships, right? That's it, they think they've got a dock and fishing boats going right now. Just in their build order.
I had hoped that any AI would build some farms. At least. That house there probably means that they're going up.
Yeah, I'm wondering if they're going up now too. Because they did manage to get 2 sets of berries this time.
Okay, so they've got archery range. This is looking good here.
Yeah. Looks like they might.
This is definitely a good sign.
Invasion Force Land's score being so high, I'm guessing is they've got a big 2-lage army again.
They've got their club.
No. They've just got some up. Yeah, they're miles behind, I think, because Shanghai Rush is going to come out with the...
But the army's fairly close.
Stuff.
If they come and actually come and attack right now, I still
There we go, they're in bronze, so I think that Shang Archers is going to win this one.
Still need those berries over here.
But as long as they've got a bank of food, even if they start getting stuck now, as long as they've got enough food to produce army.
This might be close.
Also, with wood and gold they can produce siege at least. And against 2-lage armies you could just win with just siege, right? It's not so bad not having food when you can at least make siege. You know, you can at least make something. If they're going to do, I don't know if they do that. Normally, eventually, you see, it seems like sometimes when they're stuck, it's because they're trying to do something that they can't do. Like they might think they're producing. They're going through the list trying to spend resources on war boats, right? When they haven't even got a dock. So
I think they're stuck again because they're not producing any men. But
yeah, but I think it might be because they're trying to do water stuff. So it might just be a delay, and then eventually they'll eventually start making like improved bowmen and competent bowmen eventually. But maybe if they've not got the food for them, then they can't, right? But so they might be stuck because they might not have food.
Oh,
We're not, at least there's no admin in this turn. They've both got a chance. It's just a question of how long.
Especially if they get these berries here.
They've not got any. It's like they stop exploring after a while, don't
they? They don't explore. I don't think there is no exploration.
Well, they are designed for the taunt as well. It was on a scenario, so it was on a very specific map with a very specific size and shape, right? So, although it was a champion, it wasn't a champion of a standard random map, right?
No. Just needs to start getting those troops out and do it. We have to cross our fingers.
Because it costs food. Because in Age of Empires 2, obviously, archers cost wood and gold. But in Age of Empires 1, it costs food and gold. So if they've not got enough food, then they can't produce the bowmen, right?
He has 3 archery ranges. There's only 1 archery range. All they have to do is attack.
Which they probably will eventually.
This is why...
Invasion Force Land at least is designed for land, at least. Yeah.
This is why I don't think either one of these AIs will be top of the food chain.
Yeah. They're way too passive and slow.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
You have to say things to pass the time.
At least they upgraded the Axeman. I mean... Oh, they're
in bronze. So they're not stuck at least.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't. Maybe they might be called Invasion Force because they build a giant army for the attack. Maybe. Right. Maybe they're going to wait until they have way more for the attack.
That would be nice.
It certainly looks like they have an Invasion Force, right?
For 50 population, this is an invasion force. Well.
Yeah. But maybe the plan is to defend with them and then wait until they die and then replace them with our Bronze Age and Iron Age. Or maybe they don't attack till Iron Age or something. That is a strategy for some AIs.
Did they find the berries? I want to say no.
Yeah, they didn't. I think they would have gathered them if they did. Did they use up all the other berries? I think they did. Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah, I think the reason why they've got none on food is because they can't find food and they don't make farms. So I really think it's almost like this area is just not. It's not made for land maps, right?
Yeah, they're a little bit.
I mean, if you could be fishing in the water, then that'd be fine. Right?
I hate to say it, but Shang is going to be out. Oh, the berries! Oh,
I'd pull the admin one, but I like watching the army kill things, so let's not kill it yet.
You get to hear some Age of Empires 1 screaming now.
Oh, this really is an invasion force.
Yeah, this is GG here.
Yeah, I remember we were saying if there's any game where Shang can win, it would be this one, but no.
Yeah, this is.
I was trying to warn you about. Do you remember when I was saying that Shang can't play that? We should test them. We should do a test game of test them on the water and see how they do.
Oh, this is sad.
Like I recommend you do like large islands, but then build a bridge between the two islands in this area because there's no continental map for
Yeah.
Coastal might be. It needs one with the coastals always generate much water, so you have to wait till you get generation with plenty of water. Really, it'd be like having large islands, but then a land bridge between the two islands, right? Because I don't think they build transports. So I think that they're designed for like continental, right? You know what continentals, right? Like just one big island that they throw on. That's the kind of map they're designed for. So they're able to fish.
I think we can call the admin win here at this point, right?
Yeah, because they can't. Also, we'll be having to do that for every game, probably because they can't design in Area 1, right?
Yeah, this is.
So we resign for them.
There's nothing being produced at this point.
It's just buildings.
It's just.
So we're going to resign them.
It's over.
Yeah, I think it's going to be another 3-0, you know?
It's going to be another 3-0 here.
Are you up for doing the second match after? So,
yeah. Oh, we can do. If it just goes on for one more match here, we'll do a second. We'll do the second next match here, and then.
Yeah, I'm fine to keep going because I want to. Also, I'm going to do I'm going to record videos for my YouTube for the DE version.
And I don't know.
Which will have exactly the same AIs. It'll be exactly the same brackets, and it'll be interesting to compare how the AIs do on the two different versions, the same tournament, right?
Yes, I did have that extra fight there that I included between Night Stalker and Grease as an extra fight because the creator reached out to me and I decided just to do an extra fight against Grease, but unfortunately Night Stalker got knocked out as well. So
yeah, but it's funny because when you asked me, do you remember you asked me if there was one that which one of the immortals that I'd want to remove? I was actually thinking Egypt. So that means if we had replaced Egypt with Night Stalker, then it would have been the same result anyway. So hopefully it doesn't. At least that's kind of comforts us to know that know that either way it's the same.
Okay, so let's do one more fight here and let's set it up.
Yeah, I'm sure it will be. I don't think Shang's going to win. Because that was like the ideal map for them. We're going to have to see some ultra map packs for Shang to win this one, right? It's going to need like 800 berry bushes by its town centre to win.
The berry bushes have to be right next to its area, its town center. If they're not, it's not going to win.
Oh, you need to set two players.
Two players. Right. Yeah. That's easy to forget.
Oh, and you can remember you can get the name right now.
Yes, that's true.
Just take the E off.
That's true. Okay, so let's increase it. And then player 2. Oh, player 3, sorry. And it's hard to see that because, misspelled it.
Does this demand it? It's Windows 10 that does this, I think.
Yeah. But you can check like that. Okay. So we're good. So map.
We just replaced the...
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Delete town center. Place new town center. And place the villagers.
You know that you can hit a letter on the keyboard, like if you hit V, it will scroll through the V. It will go to hit T, it will go to trireme and that.
Oh, I did not know that.
That's what I always do.
This can come in inside.
And if you press 2 on your keyboard, it will go to player 2.
Oh.
That's free, but you can do all that. Makes things quick.
So we've got set up now, and we'll go ahead and run.
I always click save anyway, even when it's the same.
Maybe the last fight here for match.
Yeah, probably. Oh, Shang Arch rush. Not much of a rush, is it?
Kind of.
I don't think you can qualify it. The slow Bronze Age into 0 Archer rush.
Kind of embarrassing. Well, just for this type of map setup. But so did they get the berries? I didn't get a chance to look when the map was. Oh no! Only one set of berries. Oh.
Yeah, this map is not good for them. Oh, they've got deer at least.
Do they hunt?
Gazelle. Yeah, they started hunting the gazelle. It's long distance, but at least they got some other food.
Now they hunt.
Not too bad. That's not too bad.
They hunt gazelle, but they don't hunt elephants. And they wasted this gazelle. Oh.
I don't know how to. There's a way to turn off the elephant hunting, but I don't know how to do it.
I know that they're letting this gazelle rot here. Let's stop looking at the sadness and look at probably the future winner of this match. So invasion force is coming.
I'm still not very impressed by invasion force though.
No. Even though it was one of those AI that I thought was going to be at the top at least. It's not going to be.
It makes us feel better about ours though, doesn't it?
Yeah, we had some
pretty
good programming of our AI, and hopefully they'll turn out well.
I'd expect either one of our, at this state rate, I think either one of the immortal ones or one of our AIs are going to win. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm thinking that probably one of our own is probably going to make it to the top. I would be very surprised.
Yeah. And I think maybe one of the immortals, it'd be interesting how soon Centurion faces Immortal Greek, right?
Centurion is a good AI. It has to make it up Bronze Age, or else it's dead in the water. I know there is a round 1 fight that I'm looking forward to.
What's that one?
My AI that I created in 2016, that I don't really have a name for, but it's going to be actually challenging my new AI that I created inside round 1. They just paired off inside the first round.
So new against the old.
Yeah, it'll be interesting, that's for sure. So.
I'm not tired. I'm here to cast as many sets as you want. I'm excited about this.
Yeah, it's exciting, that's for sure. Just how will it turn out is the thing. I mean, I think it's pretty clear how this match will turn out at this point. I'd be very surprised if... Would
you be more likely to watch my videos of the DE version of the tournament if I casted them? Or are you fine just recording it?
It doesn't matter either way to me.
Alright, so you would be interested in watching them then? Good. Because I mean, if no one's but me is going to watch them, I wouldn't bother recording it, right?
So it looks like they found some extra deer here, and that could prove beneficial to Shang Archer Rush. Oh, something is not feeling right over here.
That's one way that Shang Archer Rush could win. Is invasion force round gets stuck. Actually, but what would be really awful if they both got totally stuck. We'd have to call the draw. We'd have to do another match.
Well, we just have to call it as a draw, or how do you think that we should do it? Based off score?
No, I think do we say... No, if you get to the point... No, definitely not based on score, because in Area 1 it doesn't really mean much. Like if you have one more villager, it'll give you like 100 more. If you have the most village, it's very all or nothing, black and white in Area 1 the score, isn't it? It's like you get a lot of points for being the best in some one thing, even if it's only by 1. But yeah, I think it's more like, I'm thinking, if it got to the point where both AIs are so stuck and they can't get out the Stone Age, or both AIs we should make this a rule in the tournament that we either just redo the game after another match generation, or we give both AIs 1 point.
This is very interesting. Shang is actually using the elephant.
I think I'd restart. They're using what?
They're using the elephant meat here.
Yeah, I'm not sure there is a way to turn it off in AoE 1. The funny thing is, though, in Rise of Rome, they don't hunt elephants. Did you know that?
No,
AI doesn't hunt elephants in Rise of Rome. Which is probably, that might even why they don't hunt boars in AoE 2, because they decided AI was too stupid.
I'm thinking that this is going to be a much closer fight than the others, because...
Is Invasion Force stuck in Stone Age still?
No, they've gone up.
Oh, right. Yeah, they're just looking because they need some food.
They both found this food over here, but only Invasion Force is doing anything about it. Both teams are letting this. There's plenty of food, and they both know it. This is going to be a good fight, maybe.
Yeah, let's just hope they've got food by the time. Yeah, they're in bronze.
Bronze.
Let's hope they can get. They've got food. Hopefully, they'll have food for their army now.
This is plenty of food.
Yeah. Are they still gathering food?
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
We've got at least that guy, but they're laying this rock. We've got these guys.
All right, that's plenty. Yeah. So I'm guessing maybe they'll get some eco upgrades first, because that's it. Maybe they didn't make army at all because maybe they wanted to get like economy upgrades first in the market or something. You know what I mean? So
the advanced,
I don't know what they're.
The advanced starts.
Is it alright if I take a look at the AI file now and see what they're supposed to be doing?
Yeah, that's fine. I mean,
see what they're supposed to be doing when they hit run. It's Shang. Okay.
So they're coming over.
Siege workshop. Oh, they get archer armor, 2 archer armor upgrades when they hit bondage.
Those upgrades are not.
The government center should be coming if they've not already got one.
Those upgrades are not free, obviously. They cost food.
Yeah, they do all these upgrades before they make any actual. Oh, they do a ton of upgrades. I'll tell you how many researches they do before they make army. Right? They do leather armor for archers, scale armor for archers, improved bow, composite bow, wheel, woodworking, artisanship.
They've got.
Before they start making any army, then they start making improved bowmen.
They've got improved bowmen. They've got 3 of them, and they're starting to attack. Right. This is over.
All right. So that's it. They finally got to it. So it's not a 3-0.
Yep, this is going to be.
Yeah, that's the issue. I think that they shouldn't. I think it's wrong that they kind of have to do all those upgrades before they make any army, right? But that's because it's land map, right? If it was on what map, they'd be plenty more food, so that's probably why they're doing it, right?
If they had done farms,
they think there's more food available than there is. This is over.
This game is over.
It's nice that Shang. We said we wanted Shang to win at least one, and they will.
Yep, we got to see it.
Nice.
Oh, they're running into the tower.
But still, they should be going to Iron after they make 14 of those bowmen, and then they go to Iron Age.
They're terrorizing the population right now. I mean, I think
they haven't got competent bowmen yet, though.
I think this is over.
By the looks of it, is that improved or composite? Looks like improved, yeah.
This is.
They probably skip because they skip research of the kind of war. Right? We'll see there, yeah. villager count. See how many village. Check the timeline. Yep. King's GG. All they've got is towers.
They've got the towers, which is the only thing that I think.
At least they've got some. I think the only thing that's keeping them in is the fact they've got 3 farmers, because then they could eventually, in theory, go to bronze age, couldn't they?
They could get this buried bush here, and these archers could all die to these towers here.
And once these farmers are gone, then it's completely around.
Once these villagers,
because you need food to make more villages, right? So.
Plus, they don't have any villagers.
Right, let's call it, I think.
We've got this villager here. Are you wanting to call it, you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
Yeah. I just want to see what this one villager does. There he goes. Oh.
It's over. It's going to take forever before all the buildings get destroyed.
Yeah. I just want to see this one villager die. But it's
vitally important that he repairs that.
Okay, here he goes.
Rip.
Oh, how can he miss? Oh, what in the world? He just dodged like 50.
He's a marathon runner. Yeah.
Okay.
Check the. Yeah. Look at the timeline now. It should be. It should have gone to. Yeah. Apparently they had one left, but yeah.
So we got to see it. We got to see the two.
Well, it's not. It's the first set that isn't a sweep.
Okay, let's go set up the last match, maybe?
Yeah, let's tell that match. So it's 2-1 to Invasion Force Land.
So let's
change the play number first.
Players is going to be 3 players into 2 players, and then we're going to change that small random map. And we're going to go.
Got it in 1.
Players.
Yeah, you're getting faster now. You're getting the hang of it. It's like riding a bike, right?
I just like doing it this way right now.
That's what you're used to, isn't it? I've been doing it with keyboard for years because I figured it out when I was little.
Okay.
Because it was only a few years ago that you discovered AOE1, wasn't it?
It was, it was around 2015, so...
Yeah. When I first played AOE1 in 1998, right?
Yeah.
It was the trial version of Rise of Rome is when I started. Before Rise of Rome... No, Rise of Rome had already released, but I played the trial version. And then I got AOE1 Gold on my 11th birthday in 1999.
Yeah, it's real exciting, just finding a different game that you had no idea about before inside like a closet.
Yeah.
It just introduced me to scripting, and
it was the first game that introduced me to. It was my first real-time strategy game.
So if Shang wins this game, they could actually bring it up to the final.
Yeah.
But do they?
Well, at least we know they can win now.
They can win. Will they win?
And it is all about how much. Last game, the end when it was over, they were still hunting at the end of the game, right?
I think
so. It's all about how much food they can get.
Because last time they kind of hunted those deer with this gazelle They were
still hunting at the end of the game. Yeah. I think it's really just about how much food Shang can find. Really, I think they're the better AI. They're good AI. It's just they're not made for this map. That's all.
Got some
Actually, I think even though Invasion Force, this is Invasion Force Land, the game it was originally designed for water map as well. So Invasion Force Water is probably stronger as well. I think it'd be interesting to see Invasion Force. We could do. You know what's funny is we could do like next tournament AI tournament. We could do water map, couldn't we?
Yep.
But we'd have to make new AIs for the water map. I think.
Yeah, I think there is a difference between a water champion and a land-based champion.
Oh, definitely. Because
yeah,
you can't really make an AI that's good in AoE1. You can't really make an AI that's good at both. You can make a per file that's good at both, but a .ai file, if it's got boats in the script, then it will slow the script down. And if it's designed to have
exactly.
like less, it will be designed to have less farms, got more fishing boats and stuff as well. But then if you
so there
on a water map and you're not using the water, then you've at a disadvantage.
I think that they have found these gazelle over here, so.
So I'm guessing that when the berries runs out, they'll go to they're hunting there as well. Yeah, they can hunt the elephants. I think they just didn't find it the other games.
So they're up inside Fool's Age here.
I think they'd probably be pretty strong on DE, because on DE the villagers are much better at finding resources, I think. Oh, by the way, in the DE tournament, I'm not doing 200 pop. I'm doing 50 pop for that as well.
That's good.
Because the AIs aren't. You see, I think that you just have to. To make a good AI for 200 pop, you really have to make a 200 pop script. Right?
Exactly. It's just like if
it'd be a lot. It'd be like 4 times longer, right?
It's just like if we were playing Age of Empires 2, and they started making us play on 500 population instead of 200 population. I mean,
you'd have to learn how to play for 500.
Yeah.
Like with 500 pop, I think that you can have like 250 villages and 250 army, right?
Yeah, it's usually a good ratio like that, but you kind of have
about half and half, isn't it?
Half and half, exactly.
I've noticed that military is a bit more important in AoE1 than AoE2. Like villages are a bit more AP in AoE2, and I think it's because they have loom and. So they're like Sumerian villas, but they also have armor as well. It's like Sumerian and Palmarian villas combined. But then they can also like hide in town centers and guard towers and castles and stuff. But villages are really vulnerable in AoE1. So militaries, it's much easier to kill your opponent with a good superior military in AoE.
I think
you could have way more military in AoE2 and still not finish the game because the opponent's got a lot of like. I mean, even just to start in TC, right? You need to deal with it.
We might be going
in AoE1. If you've got the most military, then you can just win, right?
Yeah,
it's a lot more aggressive.
So I think that we might be going inside a final round here.
Because look at all the food.
I mean, look at all the food, and Invasion Force just got up into Fool's Age. Mm-hmm. This could go into a final fight here.
Mm-hmm. I'm still not impressed with either AI, but I guess I think Shang is okay. It's just it's quite luck-based on how much food they have. The issue is they make no farms, right?
Yeah,
that is the issue.
And
they just go across the whole map.
And the games that we've been playing for AoE2, I mean, they have been land-based games, so that's kind of similar to what we're...
I prefer land maps. It's just, I think at the AoE1 community, I think water maps are more fun in AoE1 as well, to be honest, because I really like triremes. And back in I think that water maps were kind of hybrid maps were quite popular for the AoE1 community, I think.
So, Bronze Age for the Shang Archer Rush now. But
even Highland generates rivers sometimes, right? There aren't many full land maps in AoE1.
I've got some sad news. No food. Repeat. No food.
Which means they can't get their upgrades, so they can't. So the reason why there was that game where they got to Bronze Age and they didn't make armies because they have to do all these upgrades first, and they've not got the resources for that.
Yep.
Yeah, they get 2 archer armies, wheel. They get both the armor upgrades, wheel, and both the wood upgrades before they make a single military unit. So that's a lot of food.
I did, before we end the video here, I did update the tournament brackets to reflect the Night Stalker just on the PNG version that I had available to me. But you know, it's the same thing as the Egyptian bracket. There was a lot. It just shows a loss for Night Stalker 2 Greeks, so it didn't really change anything. But there was that name change, I guess.
Immortal Greek, it seems pretty good.
Yeah, Immortal Greek sure is a, you know. And if you want, I can send you that AI file if you want for Night Stalker.
Send me what? Oh, the AI.
Yeah, for Night Stalker.
Oh, yeah, I'd like to try him out myself as well.
Okay. I mean, it takes a while for it to get up into, I guess, feudal age. Oh, not feudal. Fool's age. Fool's age. I like the ages names inside AFE1 better than AFE2, but when you play one game for so long, in comparison, you kind of...
I love both. They're my top 2 favorite. You know, I've got loads of games I love, and like in my top 10 games, these are the top 2, AoE1 and AoE2. AoE2's top, then AoE1, but AoE1 gives me the most nostalgia. I think I might. There's some things I enjoy more about it.
Look at this.
AoE2 is good for multiplayer, but I never really got many to play this much multiplayer, to be fair.
This is almost like a forward tower over here, Toa, because look at that, they've got...
It's because Invasion Force's city file is so huge, I think, because it's like they're designed for a really big map or something. You know, it is called Metropolis, the city file, right? It's a building of a city so big. This is only a small map, right? So... They probably think that the whole map's their base, right?
Look at how many storage pits they have.
Yeah. The map is their metropolis, right? Because they're probably meant to be for playing on huge or at least large map, you know? So Invasion Force Stand's gonna win it then, I guess.
Yeah, it's coming. You got the cave.
Just because Shang's got stuck again. There was only one game they didn't get stuck, and it was also the game. Not coincidentally, it was the game where they had food all game.
Wait a second. How did this caveman? Did they have?
Well, I guess they had enough food for a caveman, but not for the upgrades they want to get. And it was one of those emergency. We're under attack. Build an army.
Caveman is going for it. Oh, you gotta love those old sound effects. Oh, they got the axeman.
After making that caveman, they've got even less
Well, I think that kind of... I don't want to call it, but there is no food being generated. There's nothing going on.
Just mining. It's never a good sign when you've got 100% of your villas mining, right?
Yeah, something drastically should change here. I mean, there's...
I'm alright to call it now.
Did you say that you think it's alright to call the admin line?
Yeah, Shang's stuck.
Okay. let's call it.
Yep.
Well, after this building falls down.
Yeah. There's no use being an age ahead if you don't do anything, right?
Yeah. Okay. So villagers are getting sliced and diced like a bunch of.
Right, let's call it.
Okay. Wait. They just put that up. Okay. Quick game. Okay.
Only a matter of time before Invasion Force gets bronzed and gets those chariots out, you know?
Yeah.
Because they don't seem to get... Invasion Force doesn't seem to get stuck, they're just very slow, I think.
Okay. There we go.
Do you want to do the next set?
Yeah, let me take a short break here, and I need to go get a drink, and then
Okay, I'll have a short break. And it will be a Mortal Menorah against Centurion.
Alright, I'm going to end this recording,